Hi, my name is Dave Howard. I would like to take an opportunity to introduce myself to you for consideration of inclusion on your new show. First, let me say that I'm a 46-year-old male who has been married 3 times. I have 4 children, one of which is a West Point graduate and currently serving with the 82nd Airborne. My background includes military service in the Army. I'm an IT professional, and I hold the rare certification of Certified Ethical Hacker. And yes, that certification really exists. I've been in the IT field about 12 years now. I do a lot of things: network security, network engineering, virtualization, a whole bunch of technical babble. But I enjoy what I do. However, what I really enjoy doing is paranormal investigations. I've been in that field now almost 14 years. I've been doing a lot of private and historically significant locations such as battlefields, museums, or even ghost towns of abandoned buildings. Our team has investigated a wide range of places across the U.S., and we use a wide range of tools. One of the tools we've used most recently, effectively, is dogs. Now, sure, dogs have been on TV a lot, but what we do with them is very different. We take our dogs and we use them as investigators or even as trigger objects. And how we do that is by putting gear on the dogs. We put radios, two-way radios. We put video cameras, night vision type. We put audio recorders and EMF sensors on these dogs. That allows them to go into an area alone and investigate. It allows us to record what happens to them. We can see in real time on video and hear with real-time audio what they're experiencing. And then when they come back, we can also check the recordings on their voice recorder. In the past, we've captured sounds like someone was calling a dog, and we even once captured a whisper saying, "It's a dog." So we use our dogs very effectively. We've used them as triggers as well, to where we've said, "Hey, does anybody want to come pet the doggy? Come on, you can do it." And find a handprint shows up on a FLIR camera that's 12 degrees hotter than the dog's coat itself. We also use a lot of trigger devices. We use EMF trigger devices so that we can set down a device and we can say, "Please come grab whatever it is that's plugged into this trigger device." And if the trigger device starts beeping, we know someone's there trying to touch our trigger device. We've also used cameras that can trigger off of EMF or thermal only and take still images. And they'll take pictures like that, thermal, rapid succession images, that we can put together a portrait of what really happened within that time frame or why that camera triggered during that time. One of the most exciting stories I've ever been around was a person who once almost had what he believes is a near-death automobile collision that would have killed him. He was coming around a corner. He was going pretty fast. It was dark, but it wasn't completely nighttime. And as he came around the corner, he was certain he saw a vision in the road of what he can only describe as an angel. It scared him. He stopped just as he picked up speed again to come around the corner after this vision went away. He found 2 automobiles in a head-on collision in a blind spot on a curve that he would have certainly hit and made worse had that angel not stopped him. Now, he doesn't care what other people believe, that he saw an angel or that he didn't see an angel. He asked me, how could I prove this? I interviewed him using techniques that I learned as a poker player. I've been to instruction classes to teach you how to use your brain and your visual cues to read poker tells if somebody's cheating, bluffing, whatever. I used that training to interview this guy to see, did I believe he was telling the truth? And honestly, I believe he was telling what he believes to be the truth. I then went to the point of the incident and I tried to recreate. I had 2 cars parked around the curve. I had another car coming up fast, trying to recreate him coming to a quick stop. No, we didn't see any angels. We didn't have any EMF or other voice activity at that location. But it still doesn't discount what he believes he saw. And that opportunity to interview that guy really gave me an opportunity to see there's a whole nother part of the paranormal that we as investigators, that we on TV, or just we as people haven't fully investigated yet, haven't fully realized what's possible out there. And that is what draws me to continue to the paranormal, to continue being the best investigator that I can. Now, as an investigator, I take what I do seriously. I keep a very skeptical mind to what is crap, but I also keep a very open mind as to what is possible. But in order to make sure that I don't get tricked by tools and gear and all the little dingies and lights and gizmos that go off in this world, I've taken the opportunity to be trained with meteorologists. Now, no, I'm not a meteorologist, but I've learned from one who has been in this field for 15 years as a meteorologist, but also talks to paranormal groups to say, hey, during these particular atmospheric activities, your gear might respond in this way. Thus, if you're on an investigation, you're being tricked. You're not getting what you think is a ghost. You're having Mother Nature trick you. We've taken the opportunity to truly figure out where we're getting tricked. Now, sure, can we still be tricked? Of course, we don't know it all. But we've also taken the time to learn through geologists what is possible. One of the theories in the paranormal is that minerals, limestone, quartz, etc., can hold energy, and that our meters can measure that energy, and that ghosts could draw from that energy to manifest themselves. Well, we took some limestone, some quartz, we stuck it in a microwave oven, we radiated it for 20 minutes at a time. We stuck our meters right on top of it. Nah, we didn't get any readings. We got some readings while the microwave was on, but we expected those. So we take the opportunities to try to debunk common myths. We found that during a rainstorm, if you have a metal roof or metal siding, aluminum siding, not vinyl, and enough volume of rain is hitting the right angle of your metal roof or your siding, that water running over that metal can cause the metal to resonate, to flap. And that resonation will cause your EMF meters to read a small spike in EMF. So yeah, you're ghost hunting during a rainstorm, you're at somebody's house, and all of a sudden, I got an EMF spike. I asked a question about EMF. And I love to investigate in a storm because that's when it's the most active. Nah, it was probably Mother Nature tricking your gear. And you didn't know any better. Well, I know better. My team knows better. And that's the kind of things we do to go out and educate ourselves as paranormal investigators. As I said, being in the military in the past, being an IT person now, has always caused me to question what I see, to not be fearful, to move forward always, to take the opportunities to learn, to investigate, and when the answers reveal themselves, to accept them for what they are, even if it's an answer I don't yet understand. And that is why I believe I would be a great match for your show. One of the best things that I can tell you about me is that I'm nonstop. I've got a 24-hour motor. If I get tired, I suck it up and drive on. My job as an IT guy is to get it done no matter how long it takes. My job in the military was to make sure I got the mission accomplished. My job as a paranormal investigator, although I don't get paid for it, is to get the best possible answer, to come to the most logical conclusion about any situation that I can come to. And I believe I, amongst others, do that very well. I believe I separate myself from these people in the paranormal field who are throwing orbs up on TV and saying it's a ghost. I believe that if an orb does show up, it has the possibility of just being dust or just being moisture, but it also has the possibility of being paranormal. It's my job to try to differentiate the three. I want you to feel my passion. I want you to understand that finding the truth surrounding the paranormal is one of the reasons that I do what I do today. I work in the IT field to gain money, just so that I can go out and spend it investigating the paranormal world. I want to say thank you for taking the opportunity to listen to what I have to say, for considering me for your show. I hope that you'll find that I would be a great team member, an integral part, and a solid investigator, because that is who I am. Thank you.